My newest obsession is a game called Marauders. And while I've gotten pretty proficient at spelling it, M-A-R-A-U-D-E-R-S. Marauders. I'm still struggling a bit with succeeding at the main objective of the game, which is surviving. Fuck! Damn! AKA not dying. If you haven't heard of this game before, it's basically like Escape from Tarkov, but in space. I know it's kind of crazy that the YouTuber called Major Astropants is finally getting around to playing a sci-fi game on the channel, but there you go. To put it simply, Marauders is an early access sci-fi first-person shooter where the goal is to scavenge as much loot by any means necessary, usually by unaliving NPCs and other human players, and to get out to fight another day. Or, as the devs put it, a tactical first-person multiplayer looter shooter set in a sci-fi universe. Now, why am I even talking about it? Pretty much just to catch you up with what I thought was interesting about the video games that I've played this week. So, at some point, I ended up spending nearly all of the $60,000 the game initially gives you. Taste the biscuits! Which kind of put me in a bind. But I couldn't just pull out my real wallet and pay to win, so I did what any rational space pirate would do. I camped with a knife. Now, this wasn't as lucrative as you might think. While the risk-to-reward ratio was in my favor, I'd only lose a knife if I died. My ability to get out without dying to NPCs or players alike was lacking. Enter this guy. Now, I call him this guy because I don't actually know his name. This guy breached and boarded my rust bucket ship, and all I had was a knife, so I waited on the bridge hoping to take him by surprise. And by some miracle, either this was their plan all along, or maybe they took pity on me knowing all I had to defend myself with was a knife. Or maybe it was because I had my record clip hotkey mapped to F8, which coincidentally triggers my character to plead for help. After dancing around a small bit of cover, this guy replied,
"Hold fire."
At this point, I wasn't sure whether to trust this guy, but I honestly didn't have much to lose, so after some quick respect squats, he unloaded some top-tier gear for me to use, and I piloted the ship into the central battle area. Sorry, I'm not sure what it's actually called, but it's like an asteroid mining facility, I think. Either way, this guy proceeded to absolutely demolish anyone in our way and led me to higher and higher tier loot that I had no idea even existed on this map. To be clear, I was still wary this guy might decide I wasn't worth keeping around at any moment and take all the loot for themselves, but I decided to do my best and make myself as useful as possible. What in the hell? This man is just loading me up for no reason, and I'm very happy. I kind of want to leave, but I'm here. I'm here with this man until the end. By the way, this is easier said than done, as there is no indication in the game to tell you which people are friendly and which ones aren't. So if you lose your friend and you don't recognize them, you're both now liable to unalive each other. To get around this, thankfully, I remembered my new comrade had on a red helmet and a barrel-shaped backpack. But that didn't keep him from taking a couple pop shots at me after we got separated. Oh shit, oh. I lost him. Then, after all of this relative success, this guy led me to an exit, and we said our goodbyes. Alright, bro. Thanks for all your help. I had hoped there would be some indication after the game was over of who I had just played with, but there was nothing. Nothing at all. Just a reminder that my skills had not significantly improved. I killed one guy the whole time. That's it. Oh. That guy was amazing. I want this story about this guy to serve as a reminder that games that exist solely for the sake of gaming experiences still exist. I mentioned before that Marauders is a game without microtransactions, and while that alone shouldn't define what is and isn't a good game, it is something that the devs have stated is a core part of the experience of this game. They wanted to create something cool, and I for one think that they have succeeded. I haven't had any gaming experiences in recent memory that beat the rush you get in this game by commandeering spaceships, scavenging for loot, and somehow getting away with it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be successful one of these times. I just keep trying. Coming in with a 9mm pistol because it feels like I'm flicking you in the wrist. That being said, I understand the ease that comes with free-to-play games that use microtransactions to subsidize their profits. It's a lot easier to convince my friends to pick that kind of game up and try it out with me than one that costs $30 out of the gate with no guarantee that they'll even like it. However, I am familiar with the feeling among usually older gamers like myself that harken back for the days of gaming long gone that gave you the game you bought and didn't put core gaming experiences behind a paywall or rely on kids that stole their parents' credit cards to buy all the cosmetics their heart desires. Kidding aside, I think Marauders delivers on its core experience, and so far, I think I got my $20 worth from that totally legit third-party website that wasn't sketchy. It was not sketchy at all. Not sketchy at all. Now, I can't guarantee you that you'll have an experience like I did with this guy, but there's no way to know unless you're willing to take the risk. If you got this far in the video, I truly wish you happiness and success in your life. And I'm very grateful that you decided to spend these past 7.5 minutes of your life listening to me rant about a video game and generally complain about my inability to play it. Actually, is everything okay? Because nobody really wakes up and says they want to watch that kind of thing. I don't know though. You do you. You do you. So, like if you want to like, subscribe if you want to do that too, but otherwise, maybe we'll see each other in the next Astro video. Have a good one. By the way, I haven't actually played this game since the interaction I had with that guy because I'm honestly just too scared to lose all the good stuff that I gained during that. So if you are watching this on the day that I am uploading it, feel free to come and check me out on Twitch and see if I lose all that good stuff that I just gained. So feel free to check that out, and if you want to, I'll see you over on Twitch. And we might be doing a little bit of a charity stream in the very near future for Doctors Without Borders. So if you're interested in that, I think it's a really good charity. And I'll probably be eating something spicy at some point. You know, that one chip challenge. We'll see. We'll see. We're just leaving things open. So, hey, have a good one, and I'll see you over on Twitch maybe. Okay, bye.